Happy holidays, folks. Merry Christmas. Do you guys remember during the George Floyd protest and the city up there in the Minnesota was burned down to the ground? And this dude named Lemon worked for CNN at the time, saying the protest was peaceful. And behind him were burning buildings, people were looting and running around, do all kind of dumb stuff. So that's the rhetoric that the Democrats been putting on into our minds, our youth, the people, the young people that do not understand what's going on around them. They were brainwashed. They were told what to think. They were told what to eat sometimes. And they were told who to vote for times after times, years after years. Well, let's put it this way. My family members, my nieces, got a college degree, and they have a liberal, educated mind where they just hate Trump for no reason. And every time I talk to them, they would call me all kinds of names. They call me racist and such because I support Trump. So that being said, during the George Floyd, the Democrats treated a criminal like a fucking king. They were kneeling down, wearing that ridiculous handkerchief or whatever the hell they would rather off their neck. Those should choke them to death. The Democrats are the traitors of the American people, are the traitors of America. Deep down, they don't give a shit about U.S. Constitution. All they care is about their powers. Many times they wanted to abolish the Second Amendment, the First Amendment. They pretty much want to abolish the whole Constitution of the United States and rewrite it in their terms. So this is why upcoming election, the midterm, you guys need to go out there. Everybody, I say everybody, and I meant everybody. Go out there and vote for Republican. Do not vote even to have a vote for these Democrats. Unfortunately, their voters are being deported back to their original countries. They imported voters across the border during the Biden administration by the fucking millions at a time. Every day, millions came across. That's who they were imported for, their votes. And everybody knows 2020 was a mess, and everybody knows 2020 election was stolen. But then again, now every piece of it comes to light. President Trump is releasing and had been released the Epstein files. And all those pictures I've seen so far are the pervert Bill Clinton. This dude, got a Monica Lewinsky blew his whistle is not enough. He have to go over there and get all the girls, the young girls, blowing his whistle. This guy is so nasty. And that is the Democrat leader. Well, that's one of them. The second one is Obama. Yep, the black dude that you claim he's black. He's a Kenyan. And he has a wife with a penis. I can guarantee you that. That's why so many mysterious deaths around Obama's and nobody knows how. Those people probably seen Michelle Obama's penis for sure, and have to be killed to silence them. Everybody knows Big Mike's got a big ass dick. Everybody knows that. So I'm making a short video here for the young ones, the old ones, the undecided ones, the dumb ones, and the smart ones, especially the smart ones. Go out in the midterm next year and vote for the Republican Party. Not a single Democrat. Remember that. These people are the enemy of the states. The Democrats are. They hate this country. They hate the people that voted for them. Trust me, they do hate you too if you're an idiot that voted for them forever. They don't give a shit about you until election years comes. They treated you like a crack whore, okay? When they needed you, they pulled you out, give you a couple dollars, make you to do some blowjobs and whatnot. And then when they're done with that shit, they kick your ass down the corner. And when the next time comes, they do it all over again. That's the Democrats. The Democrats, the communists, the dictatorship, they are the same. Go out and vote for the Republican next year and make sure the Democrat will never, ever have a chance again to govern this country. If they ever get a chance again, this country will go down in the shithole. And thank God for President Donald Trump. Yesterday, I have an interview about an hour and a half with this podcast, Red, White, and Blondie. So we were talking for a while. We were talking for quite a bit. And we had, discussed all kind of, she asked me how I grew up here and such and such. So if I ever get a chance of that video, of that interview, I will put it up here so you guys can watch. But before I leave for work today, I want to make sure everybody knows, every citizen, every legal American, every legal immigrant that has citizenship. Remember, citizenship, not a fucking ID. Okay, you have to have a citizenship to go vote. Okay, remember that. Vote for the Republican Party only. Remember that. Enjoy your holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Stay safe. Until next year, I am an Asian patriot and an Asian redneck. Goodbye.